Welcome, folks. Welcome back to Aztec Cryptocurrency. I haven't made a video in a long time since this coronavirus thing hit. I don't know if anybody out there, it's 1 o'clock at night, if anybody's awake or anybody's wanting to talk or get into a video. My hair is bad. I haven't had a haircut. Try to cut it myself since this whole thing came about, but it is what it is, and I didn't do a good job at it. Got some headphones on here. I can take these off. But if there's anybody out there that wants to talk, I'm live right now doing a bathroom video. Folks, oil went negative. I'm afraid that war is on the horizon. That's what I named this video, that oil went negative and war is on the horizon. I'm going to, we got one person here. I'm going to wash my glasses real quick with a piece of precious toilet paper in this bathroom video here. If anybody's out there, guys, let's live. How is your life been in the coronavirus or CV epidemic? How have you been? How have you been going on? How has life been treating you? But you know, these dramatic events that have been happening lately, what in the world is going on? I'm sure if you're stuck at home, you want to talk, and some people want to chat and wonder what is going on. I'm live right now in a bathroom video. Good to see you folks out there. Hope everybody is doing very well and getting through this. Tell me how you have prepared. I have a chicken coop. I built a chicken coop. I have 5 Rhode Island Reds because eggs have got expensive here in West Texas. Got some food stock built up. How are you doing? What have you doing? So talk to me, people. Start chatting. Got 2 people, it looks like, but I got no chat going on. So I guess I'll just talk. Folks, most important thing, and as I said, my hair's bad because I can't get a haircut. I tried to cut it myself and didn't work out for me. So it looks kind of weird. Been painting today on my living room and doing some stuff around the house as we've been locked down. As you know, everybody's been locked down. The world is on lockdown. Thank goodness. Got a little beer to drink on this chat, this conversation, folks. So talk to me. Tell me how you've been. I hope this thing is working. Anyways, folks, I named this video Oil Went Negative Today. West Texas crude. I live in Texas, live in West Texas. It went right now as of 10 o'clock. It was at $40. West Texas Intermediate crude was at $40 negative. That means that oil producers are paying people to take oil. That means if they came to me and said, hey, buddy, I'll give you $40 if you'll take this barrel of oil, and I'd have to turn it down and say, I can't take your $40 because I got nowhere to put that barrel of oil because it's against the law for me to store it in my yard, okay? There's nowhere to put it, so they're paying to pump it. This is ridiculous. War is on the horizon, folks. War is on the horizon. There's nowhere else to go. This is what a lot of people are not understanding. Sandeep Kumar, hi. Hey, man, how are you? XRP? No, I'm not buying XRP. I stopped buying crypto about a month ago. I'm just all invested into Bitcoin because that's the gold standard of cryptocurrency. And I believe that we're trying to go to a digital currency, that all countries are going to go to a digital currency. And I believe that if you're invested 100% in Bitcoin right now, you're going to come out ahead in this crisis. because Bitcoin is the gold standard of cryptocurrency. And I believe all governments are going to have to step up and be like, wait a minute, dollar's dead. Today, the dollar died. What is this, April the 20th, 2020? Hey, think about that, folks. April the 20th, 2020. 320s in a row. Isn't that what the elite does? They always put everything in threes. So 320s. April the 20th, 2020, 320s, 222, I don't know, 3 zeros. I don't give a fuck how it's done, but it's three of something. And today oil went into the negative. What am I doing? I am just in Bitcoin 100%. All my stock is in Bitcoin. That's it, because I own a little over a half of a Bitcoin, and I think that's all anybody's ever going to need. There's not enough of it to go around for any, I've been preaching this for a long time. There's not enough Bitcoin for all millionaires in the United States to own just one Bitcoin. Yeah, war is next because oil has tanked. There is no more. Dollar died today on April the 20th. April the 20th, 2020, 320s in a row. That's what the elite does. They killed the dollar on April the 20th, 2020, because oil went negative. That means the petrodollar is worthless. The United States dollar bill backed by oil is worthless. It's no good, folks. This is Weimar. This is Venezuela. We are in a situation to where a lot of people don't realize that hyperinflation and deflation is going to happen at one time. Listen to me. Stop what you're doing and pay attention. We're in a time of our lives where we're going to wake up this week and we're going to see hyperinflation and we're going to see deflation. What I mean by that, we're going to see deflation in property, cars, TVs, everything that we once thought was an expensive item, they're going to tank. Inflation. We're going to see everything that you need. Food. Everything in food stuff is going to go up. Everything from, they've closed down all the meat packing plants, so meat's going to skyrocket. Flour's going to skyrocket. Eggs are going to skyrocket. All this stuff is going to skyrocket. Everything that is a luxury item is going to plummet. Nobody needs that anymore. They need the food stuff. So we're gonna enter into a time that we've never seen before. We're gonna enter into hyperinflation and deflation all at one time. And war is next. It's the only way to keep it going is to start some sort of war. That's the reason all the news agencies have been trying to tell the United States over here that China caused this, which they did not. China didn't do a damn thing. This is all planned out with the elite, folks. This is a pandemic. This is not a pandemic. It's a planned-demic, folks. A planned fucking destruction of the world economy so they can create a new world government, a new world order, and new coins, new money. Plandemic, not a pandemic, plandemic. You just wait and see. Folks, ask some questions here. I can't believe so many people are still asleep and not understanding. This is a plandemic, not a pandemic. This virus ain't killing no more people than the flu that happens every year. And I'm sure that more people are dying from scheduled surgeries that they were supposed to have, and they can't get them because of the plandemic. It's not a pandemic, it's a planned pandemic to crash the world economy so they can go electronic. And if you're into cryptocurrencies, then you are the one that's ahead of the game, folks. They're going to have to buy us out because we are the ones who hold the majority of electronic currency. They're going to have to hire us because we're the ones who know what cryptocurrency is. You just can't throw this thing out there. You just can't make it like this. You just can't, folks. He says here, what will come first? Deflection or hyperinflation. Well, what I was saying earlier is what's going to happen is because they crippled oil today, they decimated it. They put it. And somebody said it's already on. But listen to me, folks. Here's what's going to happen this week. We're going to see war on the horizon. They're going to start talking about who's at fault here. They're going to start talking about that. They're already, here in the United States, have already been blaming China. The mass media has been saying China, can you store gas in 5-gallon jugs? You can, but it won't last for a long time. You can store, it's not wise to store gas, folks. Somebody just asked me, can you store gas in a 5-gallon jug? Yes, but gas is volatile. It's not wise. Man, get away from gas. Get you some solar panels at Harbor Freight or something and sit back. Get you a bicycle. Get you something else to travel. I don't know, folks, but listen to me. Stop what you're doing and pay attention. They crippled oil today. Crippled it. Means the dollar is worthless. They're going to go to the digital currency. And what we're going to see, folks, we're going to see hyperinflation and deflation at the same time. It's going to start this week and on into next week and for probably forever. You're going to see things that this has never happened in the world, where you see deflation and hyperinflation. And what I mean by that is deflation, it means all your luxury items such as automobiles, they got lots full of property. Everything that used to be a luxury item is going to drop in price. It's going to plummet in price, but everything that you really need, such as food, is going to hyperinflate to the point to where you're going to be struggling to purchase it, which means that the stuff that you used to desire, like an $80,000 truck and a nice home and all this, you can buy it for pennies. But you're not searching for that because you're hungry. Food and toilet paper and these needed items are going to skyrocket. When we're paying $12 for a loaf of bread, or you need 2 pork chops and they're $30, are you going to be looking for a fucking truck? Are you going to be looking for a big screen TV or a PlayStation? No. You're going to be looking for who's got the meat. I'm hungry. I need a bag of flour. Well, you ain't going to find it, folks. People don't understand that we're in a dire straits. We're in a situation we've never been in before, folks. We're in a inflation, deflation situation to where two things are living in our world at one time: hyperinflation and deflation, where one thing that you need the most skyrockets to the point of no return, and one thing that you desire is cheap, but you can't afford to buy it. That's where we're at, and that's what's going to happen. And the only way to fix it is to go to war, and that's what our government's going to do. And most governments across the country is going to go to war. You know why? Because when you go to war, folks, you can pump up these factories. You need to make bullets. You need to make tanks and planes, and you need to make uniforms and masks and everything else, just like this virus did. You can pump up all these factories and start making stuff, and you can get into a conflict. We're in World War III. You just don't even realize it right now. We're in a new currency. You just don't even realize it right now. We are in a dire straits. What's it good for, everybody? I don't even know what that even means. What somebody said is what is it good for? What is war good for? Nothing. Nothing's good for war. War is not good, folks. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. I've never in my life. Yeah, that's a song. You're right about that. War. What's it good for? But I guess it's good for pumping up a new economy, a new environment to get things going again. I guess that's what war is good for. I don't know. I hope you folks ain't depressed. I'm not depressed. I've been going through this thing and thinking about it and like, wow, never thought it would come to this, but I guess every good thing, we've been living a good life, folks. Everybody has, but every good thing has to come to an end. It just does at one point. But if most people are smart, and I know all my viewers are smart people, and you guys are prepared to get through this fake COVID-19 pandemic. It's been planned. This was planned all along to take down all the markets, to take down everything. I didn't think it would take it down like this, though. I thought it would be a little smoother. I did not think that it would crash oil and just run into it. But man, boy, did it not do it quickly beyond what I. Art 2000 there, it's going to get better, but it's not going to ever be the same. Most people think that this is a light switch that you can turn it on and off, and once you flip that switch again, the world's going to be the same. The world will never be the same. The world has changed forever, folks. Don't expect that this world that we lived in 2 months ago is going to be the same when the light switch is turned back on. We are going to live in an extremely different world than we lived in before. The world will never, ever be what we had 2 months ago. It is forever changed, and you might as well accept it, put it into your head, and go on about whatever life you have left after this, and move through it vigilantly. Go through it with courageous. Be courageous about it and be like, okay, this is what I have. Sandeep Kumar and hyperinflation, where does crypto exist? Okay, folks, stop what you're doing and pay attention once again. When I'm talking about hyperinflation and deflation being at the same time, I'm talking about deflation, where all this stuff we thought was valuable, cars and trucks and property and big screen TVs, are going to plummet in value, and food's going to hyperinflate to the point to where you're paying $11 for a loaf of bread. Hyperinflation is that. Deflation is your luxury items. Where does cryptocurrency come into it? It's all of us that own Bitcoin. cryptocurrencies, but I keep betting on Bitcoin. That's what I'm in. This is when they're going to start the new digital currency. They're going to have to do it on a platform of some sort, and it's going to be on one of ours. It's either going to be on Ethereum, it's either going to be on Bitcoin, it's going to be on one of the digital platforms. They have to. They're already set in place. That's the reason they did this. But the reason I am in the Bitcoin platform is because is crypto among necessary items? If not, will it crack too, including Bitcoin? No, 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 no. Bitcoin won't crack. It just won't. Bitcoin won't never crack. Bitcoin is the digital gold. Brand oil is at $28. That's good. But West Texas crude is in the negative, so West Texas crude is what America works on. Brent is the standard oil. So, but I don't know, folks. We are in dire straits. I'm just trying to making up a song singing Bitcoins where it's at. Hey, Bitcoins, where is that? Hey. Made I like you, Rose Lovely. Well, thank you. Folks, I'm trying to read some stuff as I do this video here. As said, I'm doing a bathroom video tonight, and if you know me, I haven't done a video in quite some times, but I do quite a bit of bathroom videos or car videos, whatever videos, wherever the place I might be, but I try to tell the truth. I try to speak the truth to everybody and let everybody know kind of what's going on. And Rose Lovely, prices go, folks, listen to me. Stop what you're doing and pay attention. We are in dire straits. War is next. Joshua Johnson, I have physical gold, I have physical silver, and cryptocurrency. A lot I own. Well, that is good, Joshua Johnson. You are in good shape because I have some silver. Not much, but I have a little bit. But I have a lot of food. I have chickens and some property. Minus 6.8. Chinese GDP is minus 6.8. Folks, everything is minus. What the fuck? Are you not understanding? What is anybody? Copper's not going to do you any good right now. During this experience, it shows the millions going to professional athletes is not who truly deserve to be paid that well. You're right about that, Jerry Martin. I like that deal there. Folks, you know what this is doing to everybody? This thing, it's not real. I don't believe it's a pandemic, not a pandemic, but a plandemic. It has put everybody to the point that maybe all of us are human beings and equal to each other. It doesn't matter really how much money or anything that we got or how much crypto we own or how much silver, gold, or food we have. Maybe this thing puts us all together and says, hey, we're all human beings and we all are one. We're all together on this plane of earth, and we all need to start thinking like human beings and quit thinking that we need to grab up resources that we don't need and maybe start working together as a race of people and not putting our steak dinners on Facebook and taking our children to Disneyland and putting it on Facebook and saying, look what I can do and this is what you can't do. Maybe we should all start just saying, hey, I got some eggs over here. I got chickens. You need some? You need a hand? Do you need something? I don't know. But that's my way of thinking. I don't know, folks. I don't know what your way of thinking is in a situation where they've really imprisoned everybody. Me, you, everybody's been in prison and saying, hey, you got to stay home. The hell I do. I hope you folks out there, I hope you've got a lot of food. I hope you've got some brass that you can protect yourself with and everything. But anyways, I just wanted to do a late night video. I'm going in 25 minutes here, and they're probably going to kick me off here at 30 minutes because that's what YouTube does these days. Folks, Aztec cryptocurrency here. I haven't did a video in a long time doing this bathroom video tonight. I love you guys out there. I pray for you, everybody in the world. I hope that you're praying for people. And I hope you got plenty of food. I hope you're getting assets. I hope that you're doing what you're doing out there to keep your family safe, to keep your family connected, to keep everybody. Thank you. Rose, thank you very much. But I think war is on the horizon. They collapsed oil today, and hyperinflation and inflation altogether is going to be coming to a place near you. Just get ready for it. And I told you that it's going to happen, and it will. It's just the way it is. I mean, it's obvious. Really, it's obvious what's headed. It's war next. So I hope that if you have young people, you will take a sledgehammer and crush their foot and not send them off to war for this thing. Wars are unnecessary. Not when we can do something else. Don't send our young people out to die for the man who's living the big life out there. These rich people, these elite people, they're going to try to take our young men and our young women and put them in a war for them. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. The hell with that. They don't do anything for us but make our world hell, folks. I think it's either Matthew or Mark 29. No? What is it? 9:29, Matthew and Mark 9:29, verse 25, that says it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to come into the kingdom of God. And why was that said? That was said because look what the rich, the elite are doing to us, to the people of the world. They're decimating us, folks. And with that said, I'm done on this live deal because I'm coming up on 37 minutes here. Folks, love all you out there. Help your neighbor in this time of need. Help your friend in this time of need. Help everybody in this time of need that you can. Pull together. Be vigilant. Not invest in anything right now. Stop investing. Hold what you got. And a rich man enter into the kingdom of God. Mark, okay, it's Mark 10:25. I messed that one up. It's Mark 10:25, or yes. Thank you for that. I knew it was that verse one way or another, but I got to get out because I'm at 29 and I only get 30 minutes, folks. Love all you guys. Maybe I'll do another video next couple of days. Go live a little late because I'm staying up at night. Take care. Everybody take care out there and love all of you guys. Later.